Welcome to Lesson 3. I hope by now you're settling into the course nicely. I hope things are starting to get more familiar and more easy for you as far as working with our classroom and getting your work done. If anything is still troubling you, or if you're just confused about anything, you know that you have multiple ways to reach out to me, and I encourage you to do so. So in Lesson 3, we are going to work with the genre of drama. We've worked with short stories, we've worked with poetry, and now we're going to move on to drama by working with trifles as well as Antigone. So, let's see here. This is the lesson introduction page, of course, which always gives a brief synopsis of what you'll be doing as well as the outcomes for the week. Let's turn to the activities that you will be expected to complete. Remember, you can always participate in my office hours either by showing up in our Adobe Connect classroom, or you can use the discussion board, whatever works for you. And of course, just use it as you need. This is not a requirement. You don't have to show up to my office hours. Just know that I'm here if you need me, and use the discussion board if you would prefer. For your second activity, you want to make sure that you read and understand what drama is, so that you can then start evaluating the two plays that you're going to be reading based on those elements. We're also going to be starting our next literary theory. So we've worked with formalism and new criticism, but now we're going to be working on feminist theory as well as multicultural criticism. So make sure you have a really good understanding of those. Make sure you look at both study guides. They are two different documents, so make sure that you look at both of those. Also, I believe with the first one, it is a little bit lengthy, but it's very, very well written. So really give it some time and attention so that you can better understand what feminist and multicultural criticism is. Because, of course, you're going to be working with that in terms of literature. So, again, if you don't have a solid understanding of the theories, you can't apply them. So make sure that you take your time with that and let me know if you have any questions. Then, of course, you need to read the two plays, which, again, are Trifles and Antigone. You also have a quiz to complete on both of them, so make sure that your answers are very well developed. Give me good support and examples and evidence from the texts, and just be really thorough in your answers on that quiz. As in the past, you're going to have a discussion board where you generate two questions. You're going to answer one of your own as well as a classmate's question. You're going to answer that, and then you can continue to discuss from there. So again, you should start noticing some patterns in these activities and what's expected of you. So this really isn't anything new, but if you're struggling with anything, just let me know. Also, very important this week, you are going to be submitting a rough draft of your critical analysis essay number 1. So with that, you can use your notes, you can use your T analysis that you have completed in previous lessons, use all of your pre-writing you've done in order to create a draft of your essay. Also, be sure to review the specifics and the expectations of this essay so that you can have the best draft possible that you turn into me that I can then comment on. The better draft you have, the more help I can give you. Also, it just shows that you are doing your work and you're not, kind of leaving it for last minute. So by now, you could be writing a couple drafts, one really rough and then one less rough, and then turn in a third final draft. Or it's not a final draft yet, a third rough draft. There we go. So remember that the best work you can get me, the better. You can also give your rough draft to friends or family members and get feedback on what you can fix in your essay and then turn it into me. There's so many things you can do. By now you completely know that writing is a process. There are so many different steps to it. Just get me the best possible work you can so that I can better help you with the final adjustments before you turn in a rough draft. And then, of course, you have your self-assessment and your lesson evaluation that you need to complete. So again, I hope things in the course are going well. If not, let me know and I will see what I can do about them. And I hope you enjoy working with this third genre. of drama. I hope you enjoyed working with the two plays and as well as the new critical theory. So you've got some new stuff going on this week. So just keep me posted on how you're doing and have a great week.